not looking past this fight, but what other matchups do you like as part of this tournament?
Well, let's see. As a fan, I think that the most overlooked matchup is King Mo versus Bader. And those two have a history together. They wrestled in the quarterfinals at the NCAA tournament. King Mo beat him 8-3. Bader's always wanted that one back. Bader also happens to be a sitting and reigning world champion from a different weight class. So that one's very interesting to me. I think that Mitrione and Roy Nelson would essentially be your number one seed. With Mitrione as the top guy, but with that said, they fought before and Roy Nelson beat him. So their time does change some things, but let's see. I think that's a really interesting fight too, and I know Vegas agrees that the winner of that fight is the favorite for the whole thing. I think as an objective fan, I can see where they're coming from.
Do you think the fans appreciate the tournament style more so than just making the matchups, because it's something they can clearly follow? They know who all the people are, their records, and it's just a very clear format?
There's always talking points on it. I understand tournaments and I like them more just because it starts a dialogue of, well, what if this guy wins and what if this guy wins? Oh, but what if this guy wins and this guy? It just creates conversation. That's what you're really trying to do in any kind of promotion. You're trying to get dialogue out there. And I mean, tournaments have always done very well. But not always in North America, so for Scott Coker to have the balls to bring this here and have the foresight, and I mean, everywhere I've gone, I'm not even getting asked about Rampage. I keep getting asked about the tournament, so it seems to be something that's really resonating, and that's the best I can tell you.
What's something that you want people, you said people haven't asked you more so about yourself, but more about the tournament. What's something that you want to put out there that you haven't been able to communicate or we haven't asked you?
Yeah, I don't know that I can answer that question, though I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to, but I don't know if I can answer that question. I train really hard. I listen to my coaches. I respect Rampage, but the truth is, I come from a gym. We got a problem with Rampage. Dan Henderson had a problem with Rampage. Matt Linland had a problem with Rampage, and those guys didn't get to solve it. Rampage beat them both. So those are two of my heroes, and if I'm the last one to get the shot, I'm gonna make sure that we beat Rampage.
Guys, I'm sorry we got to cut it off right now. Thank you very much. Great.